iconic song from the 1978 film Grease is getting a new due from the original singer, Frankie Avalon. He partnered with Tommy Cono on Beauty School Dropout to give it a modern flair. And the singing duo are joining me now via Zoom to share more. Hi, Frankie. Hi, Tommy.
Hi, Misha. Hi, Tommy.
Hi, everybody out there on Zoom. You two in two different locations, so thank you for joining me in Salt Lake City. Frankie, let's start with you. Has it really been 45 years since you've been in a recording studio?
Yes, it has, Misha. As a matter of fact, the last time I was there, I was shooting a film called Grease, and I did the song Beauty School Dropout. And after that, I just didn't get interested anymore. There was nothing really interesting to me. And, you know, music has changed and styles have changed, singers changed. So I figured, you know, there's a new generation that's happening. And I had my own style. So I said, no, I'm going to just kind of lay off it for unless something comes along. And it did. And that's why I'm out of the studio for 45 years, in the studio now with Tommy C, doing a whole new version of Beauty School Dropout.
Well, Frankie, I love that you said this little movie called Grease. I've only watched that probably 250 times. You're a legendary musician and entertainer. That is such a favorite for so many people. Did you just know it was the right time? What told you, yeah, let's do a new take on that song?
You know what happened? Joey M., who is my friend for the last 30 years or so, and probably one of the best chefs in Wildwood, New Jersey. We've been friendly so long, and he's very musical himself, and he's a singer and a damn good singer. And he called me and he said, Frankie, I've got an idea. I've got a young talent here. I think he's absolutely amazing. And I've got an idea for you two to get together and do something. What kind of a song could you do with Tommy C, as he's called now? I said, Jesus, let me think about it. So I thought about it and I said, you know what, Joey, there's a song that's probably so international around the world that I did in a motion picture, and it's still being played all over. But I think I've got an idea how it can really work because of the fact that I have a style of doing Beauty School Dropout. And then I listened to Tommy C and what he can do with the song. I said, what other song would I do a remake on? So we went in the studio and it worked out just perfectly. I'm very excited about it. And I think that the audience is really going to have fun with it because it's my version, which is my style, and Tommy C, his version of his style, singing a great song.
All right, Tommy C, let's bring you into this conversation. You sing yesterday's music for today's ears. This is such a cool, iconic song. What twist did you put on it?
Well, it took a while to find the right sound because originally, like Frankie was saying, he wanted it to be a new sound completely. So Joey M., my friend and manager, we went into the studio to start working out some things with our engineer, our sound engineer, and we ended up turning what's basically a waltz into a new rock and roll sound. And it's the coolest thing because the way we have the rock coming through, we could still fit Frankie's style into it. And the mix and the combination, it's phenomenal. It really is.
Tommy, how do you prepare for something like that? I don't think you were alive when that song first originated back in 1978. Do you go watch the movie?
Well before my time, yes. At 26 years old at the time that we did the recording, I mean, I was in Greece one or two times as a kid, you know, in school plays and community theater. And I've watched it a million times. I mean, I remember for how many talent shows during my school years did I actually do Beauty School Dropout or Summer Dream. It was so to have all of this come full circle now and record with the Frankie Avalon on this particular song, it was unbelievable. It really was. For someone of my age to be able to accomplish this, it was great. It really was.
Tommy, were you nervous to meet him for the first time? Like you said, I mean, this is the Frankie Avalon.
Absolutely. So going into this, previously, thanks to Joey M once again, I had the opportunity of recording with Frankie's good friend Bobby Rydell before he passed away. And that whole time, everybody would just always talk about Frankie. And once we started this project together, everybody would come up to me and say, you know, Tommy, I don't think you understand how lucky you are. You have to understand that Frankie Avalon is the Frank Sinatra of my generation. So to hear that before the actual introduction, going in, I couldn't tell you what I was thinking. It was crazy what was going through my head. And then here we are in the studio, and it's a wonderful feeling.
I'm so excited to listen. I'm sure our viewers are too. Frankie, how did it turn out? What do you think about it?
Well, I love it. I just think it's really terrific to bring on a new rendition with a very talented style of Tommy C. When you hear it, you will see I made sure that I wanted to do Frankie Avalon, the teen angel of 45 years ago, the same. But then you would hear the rendition of Tommy C, which is like today. And after the recording session, I went to Tom and I said, Tommy, how did you do that? I mean, he has such a tremendous vocal ability. His range is fantastic. And together, the combination really does work. So I'm excited about it. And I think it's something new and exciting for this entire world, really, to hear a song that has been worldwide for so many years.
Yeah, and we've been waiting to hear your voice for 45 years. This is released on May 18th. Everybody, please go check it out, the new rendition of Beauty School Dropout. Find it on your favorite streaming platform. Frankie, Tommy, it is an honor to chat with you both.
Same here, Misha. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and have a good day.
You
night,
too.
and wherever. I just want
to keep hearing his voice. I know our viewers do too. GTU, everybody, is back after this short break. Keep it right here.